Welcome back to another episode of Bloody Roots Podcast. As always, we are your hosts. We got Ryan, Gage, Will, and I'm Rob. Make sure you guys check us out on all of our social medias, Instagram, TikTok, and all the fun jazz.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Get right
sir.
into it.
Let's do it.
Take a cup. Did y'all hear Dumbledore passed away?
Yeah.
Is Dumbledore Magneto?
No.
No.
Okay. But Dumbledore passed away. Okay.
Did Magneto pass away too?
Sorry.
They kind of look the same, though.
I thought he might have died already.
Oh.
But I've been really into like the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
Cece goes to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, 9-ish. But I can't sleep, so I'll put on a movie, and X-Men, I've been rewatching it, and I saw that he died. But
Yeah.
Dumbledore died?
Yeah, he passed away 2 days ago.
Wow.
I was literally just watching Lord of the Rings the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Because it's Harry Potter.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God.
I didn't get that. That's Gandalf. Same guy?
Yeah, Gandalf. No. I don't think
Bro,
so.
they all look the same.
They are. Old white people, man. They all look alike.
And then yesterday they locked up Tupac's killer.
I was about
Yo.
to bring that up.
That shit
Bro,
is crazy. Keefy
Whoa.
D.
Keefy D. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Fucking hell. 27 years, dude.
Dude, that's some crazy stuff
I
though to
know.
like so did you guys watch the announcement that the chief made?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was like saying about all the stuff that they had on the case about Tupac and Suge and being out in Vegas, and then in the middle of him talking, he was like, and my team already previously knew about all of this information. And it's like, okay, then what took so long? 27
Yeah.
years. When I watched the video, I didn't see any new evidence that was brought up that brought the indictment.
Yeah. And they said that he bragged about it like up until he
Got caught? I don't doubt
He
it.
didn't brag about killing him, but he bragged about being in the car with Tupac, and his nephew was the one that shot Tupac, and his nephew ended up getting shot like 2 days later. And so it was like convenient. He wrote a book about it. It was like Legends of Compton or something like that. And it was just talking about like Tupac's murder and how like he was definitely the one that killed him. But it's crazy. 27 years later,
And they
fucking
made the
closed up
arrest.
the case. Yeah.
And
So,
it's
there's also things where it said like a Puff Diddy like threw out all these I forgot what he threw out, but he threw out like a bunch of stuff just for evidence, and he knew that Keefy D was gonna get locked up,
Yeah.
and so it was like everybody was tying those two together, and it was like kind of suspicious.
Wait, has
Yeah,
he been
they-
convicted then? Like it's like set in stone already, or is he going through trial?
No, it's,
right.
Or actually, I
he's
thought it
been
was
arrested and indicted.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Or they have his indictment, but
That's crazy.
they announced it like
Yeah.
a couple days ago.
What is that called? Statute of limitations? Is that
Statue?
Statue.
I think it's
know what I'm
stature.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh?
Or like
I think it's stature.
statue.
Really?
Yeah,
No
with the R
way.
at the end.
No way. I thought
I
it was
almost
statue.
said statue. So I
Statue
don't
of
know.
It might.
Limitations?
It might be. I
I don't know.
Well, we all have Google on our phones. We could literally just look it up. But
I want to.
I was just wondering what.
let's double
murder
down.
is.
I'm gonna go stature. I'm gonna go
Statue.
Yeah.
I'll say statue. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it don't make sense.
Yeah, that's why I didn't do that.
Oh please!
Ding,
Oh
ding, ding.
please! I don't want to look down.
Let's see.
Oh, the silence is killing me, man.
We're all wrong.
No way.
It's statute.
Oh,
Statute of limitations.
damn!
We're idiots.
You tricked me.
There we go.
What the I know. That was bad. Anyways.
Damn.
Oh man, I just lost my train of thought. Murder. I thought, when does it end? Like, when is the statute of limitations on murder? Do you guys know?
No. And
Because 27 years is crazy.
It is.
I feel like, I don't know, that's too long.
it is long. And it's crazy to be like, that happened 20 years ago that I killed that person. So I should be good now. Like, that's
Yeah.
insane. But I don't know. Statute of limitations or when it applies or when it doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Even with like double jeopardy. Like double jeopardy. So like if you were to
O.J. Simpson. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So OJ was on trial for the murder. Glove didn't fit, yada yada. and he was found innocent, so he can never be tried for that crime again.
And then
yeah.
he comes out with that book saying like I killed that bitch, you know, like he could openly tell everyone like, oh, I
They could just never
I did
try
kill
him
her.
again.
Yeah,
Wow. I didn't know he openly came out and said he did it.
it was like a
He went to prison for something else, though, didn't he?
Yeah, he stole his memorabilia. So like he was bankrupt, he was losing a lot of money, so they seized all of his trophies, assets, and everything, and they put it in a museum and they sold them at auction. And he broke in and tried to steal it all back.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
jeez.
you know the reason why that he was found innocent when that glove didn't fit?
Because he was
Talking
like,
about, like-
flexing his hand, right?
The blood like makes the leather shrink.
Blood makes leather shrink.
Oh, really?
Crazy.
So all the like stabbing and all the blood that got on that glove, it shrank so it wouldn't fit on his hand.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
That's for real?
I'm pretty sure.
thought-
I am
heard
pretty sure too.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost like the like closing argument was like, if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. And he was like just rattling that, and because he knew that it wouldn't fit his hand. But
You think he
I
knew,
heard
or
that,
you think he got lucky that?
well, so one of the defense team members was like, it was during recess or something, and they walked up to the glove and they tried to put it on, and he was like, "Put your hand up," and he was like, up to the camera. Yeah, he was like, "Look at OJ's hand and look at mine," and it was like this, and he's like, "That glove barely fit me. It's not fitting OJ." So he was like, "If you put it on in front of everybody,"
Yeah,
and
because
that
in
was like
court
key
he
evidence.
tried to put it on, but I guess he was like flexing his
Yeah.
hand. He's like, "Yeah, it doesn't fit," and it came down to like his 4 fingers. And he's
Right.
like, "Yeah, it doesn't fit."
Yeah,
I thought
it's-
that's what.
I mean, like even going like this, I can get a glove that fits on my hand
Yeah.
rather than if I was just like this. It's still gonna fit, but that was one of the big things.
that's
I do
wild.
remember that in the documentary that he like tried to put it on and obviously
Yeah,
did not work.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I didn't know
Isn't
blood
that
makes-
was it OJ that was supposed to be like Chloe's dad or something?
Chloe?
Yeah, that's the
Kardashian.
Kardashian, yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Because
Yeah.
Rob Kardashian, their dad, was on the defense team for a little. And he represented OJ. They were all really close. But bro, but she was like an Amazon woman. Like she was like all her sisters are like yay high, and she's huge. And they just seem like, yeah, OJ, your daddy.
That's the first time I heard that shit.
Really?
She does look different than the two sisters. So I don't know. Maybe that's OJ's daughter.
They're all starting to look alike, dude. Like that, the medical freaking implants and stuff is just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. My wife's aunt, she's super into like the keeping up with the Kardashians or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's like all informed with all that. My wife likes it too, but we don't watch it like religiously. But it's interesting.
Yeah. Same with Chun.
Yep.
She loves that shit. And I always play it off like, nah. And then she puts it on, I'm like, watch it. That shit is interesting.
Have you seen those memes where the husband's like on the phone, not paying attention, and he keeps like,
Oh
Dude,
yeah,
that
And
is
he's like,
me.
wait, so this person did that, and they're like, dude, you want me to
want
restart?
me to
it?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, that's me 100%.
Reality TV is funny, bro.
Yeah. And like the romance TV
yeah,
shows.
like
oh,
Love Island.
something about it.
I
Just,
used to hate
Like
it when I was
the
just watching.
love reality. So you
yeah,
said?
like Love is Blind.
Oh my
and,
gosh.
I like Temptation Island. Have you guys seen that one?
No,
Temptation
no.
Island's a good one.
Temptation Island's funny. So you go like with your boyfriend or girlfriend, and you go, and then all the boys go to one island, all the girls go to another island, and then single girls and single boys are on their islands waiting for them. So that's why it's called Temptation Island. And then so like you're tempted the whole time you're there to like hook up with another girl or like build connections with another girl, and then like I think it's like every couple of days, your girlfriend or boyfriend will watch a video of you with no reference of what's
Oh,
happening.
yeah. Okay.
I think
just
you've
a-
explained this.
Yeah, it's just a random clip. And so he could literally just be like, me and Ryan, or sorry, me and
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
me and a girl talking about like whatever. And then it slips out like, yeah, I mean, me and my wife are working on this or whatever. And that's what they clip, give it to my wife. And she has no context. And she's like, oh no, he's like into
Yeah.
this other girl or whatever. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I have seen it.
I just
Temptation
remember there's one, I don't know what season. I only watched one, but this lady, she was super like, my boyfriend's gonna cheat on me. I know he is. He's gonna cheat on me first night, whatever. She ends up sleeping with another dude the very first night. He's
I've seen that on
and,
TikTok.
And so they go to their thing where they're supposed to watch their boyfriend or whatever, see what they did. He did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
And she slept with the
Damn.
dude the first night.
Damn.
I've seen that on TikTok.
That's
It's
awful.
crazy.
Oh, dude, Temptation Island's crazy.
Can't trust these women.
Let's take a cup. I need a
What do you need to,
I need a drink.
Need a drink.
bro?
And there you go. We're wrapping it up.
Welcome back to the Money Roots Podcast. Jeez. We started watching this TV show called Claim to Fame. So Kevin Jonas is the host, and one of the other hosts is the younger brother. Don't know his
Nick?
name. No, like the not famous one.
Joe.
Oh,
he's
the one.
not part of the Jonas Brothers, but
Isn't that dude? To be in his position, your three brothers are like celebrities, and you're just the one brother that didn't make it. That sucks.
well, and so that's the premise of the show.
Oh,
Is because no one knows.
that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, so like Cece was watching it, and I was like, "Who the hell is this guy?" And she's like, "That's Joe and their brother." And I was like, "I didn't know they had a brother." It's Claim to Fame. So people who have
Oh,
people who
I
have
seen it.
a celebrity as a relative, a mom, any cousin, or whatever, they'll go on the show, and then they'll just like they can either tell the truth about who their relative is, or they can lie about it. And there's clues hidden around the house. So like throughout the whole the week that they're there, they look for clues around the house, and then every so often they'll play games, and the clues will be in the game too. And then they go back, and then if you lose one of the events, you have to be a guesser, and you have to guess whose relative is famous and who they're related to. So like one of them was Zendaya, one of them was the trans actress that she was like the first trans person to be on Cosmopolitan or something, one of the like famous magazines.
I saw it was like Tom Hanks's niece or something was on there.
Oh, it's a
or
spoiler.
nephew.
I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, I saw it on
I don't know.
TikTok.
Yeah, but it's like huge, and I don't know. It's kind of a cool concept, but that's
Yeah.
one of the shows that
Claim
we're
to
watching
Fame.
now.
I gotta check it
Yeah,
out.
yeah, it's not
That
bad.
sounds interesting.
It's not bad, but it's more of a reality show.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I saw it on TikTok. And why do they get pissed? Like when they get like when someone calls them out and they're like, "Hey, you're Tom Hanks's nephew." Because you got
In real life?
No, in the TV
In the show, because you're trying to keep that a secret. Because if people know, like, if they know who you're related to, then they can get you out of the game.
And does the
Okay.
game like last one episode or like the whole season?
So there's like 14 people, and it's the entire the season is the entire
Seeing who's
collection
last
of
man
all
standing.
of them.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
but it's not a bad
I
show.
I
like
gotta
that.
check it out.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Survivor?
Like
The
the
like
old Survivor?
Island.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Voted
they're
off
still
the
making
island
them.
type?
Yeah, they're still going.
Bro, so I just told you guys I got back from Caden's house, or Alaska. You guys all call him Alaska. Not Caden, Cade. But they're big into that, and he kind of got me hooked on it, bro.
Really?
I was watching Survivor the last 2 nights, so like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I like the strategies that they do, or like
Oh, yeah.
when they're holding the totem and they're like about to fuck someone over. I fucking love that.
Dude, because it's
You
like,
snake.
Yeah, dude, they like turn. Dude, they turn.
Bro.
They're trying to win, so it's understandable. But like they build up a bond just to break in. I'm there for
so
that.
yeah, you build alliances. Because have you guys seen it at all?
Kind
No.
of.
So
Not
the way
at
it
all.
works is you do challenges. So at the beginning, you start as 2 teams facing off against each other. If you win the challenge, the other team has to go to what's called tribal council, and you vote someone off your team. And then you do that until all of a sudden at the very end they call it the merge. They come together, every man for themselves. So then everyone's creating
Okay, I was about
alliances,
to ask this.
and they call them like blind sides, where you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, hey, we're on the same team," and then you go talk to everyone.
Yeah.
Else, hey, let's vote this dude off.
That's crazy.
And then you all vote, and they're like, "Oh, this is crazy." Like, look.
That's
Is
crazy.
that the same one where they bid or
mischievous.
they bet for food? Like
Oh yeah, they'll
Yeah,
have to
that's the
win
same one?
food.
Survivor?
What kind of betting?
like they not bet but they
Wager?
wager, yeah.
Oh, I'd like,
always
hey,
won.
you want to roll some dice? Put up your roll, bro.
No, it's
I got a
like
pound
that,
of cheese.
Give me your bandana.
That's crazy.
because they so on season 40, that's the one I watched with them. It's kind of older, but it's where all the winners came together and did it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So
damn.
it was pretty intense. So it's like the best of the best, whatever. But if you got out, you went to what's called the edge of extinction. Extinction, yeah, something like that. And over there, you had to hike to the top of the mountain and then come back down, and you get 1 cup of rice.
What?
Or you could just go home.
Golly.
So if you lost,
For Polynesians, that ain't shit.
My heart broke.
When you said 1 cup of rice, I looked at Ryan. I was like, "What?" I looked at Gage. Okay, I'm
Yeah, that was so distraught right now.
Oh no.
That is crazy.
yeah, because and that's for the entire day. That's not just for one meal. So like you go to the edge and you stay there because they know at the very end you're all gonna compete to see who gets to go back into the game. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But dude, actually, yeah.
Wow.
This one lady, bro, I felt bad, dude. She looked so starved. They were giving her food, and it's like the size of like a little ball. And that's what you eat for your like lunch of rice. And it's freaking, it looks burnt because they're cooking it over fire. And then they have to do challenges on the island too. And
That's torture.
Bro,
Yeah, that is. They're out there losing hella weight, huh?
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
Hey,
Guaranteed.
send me out
Guaranteed.
there, bro. Let me go to that island.
bro, this one lady, she looked like she just went through the Holocaust, bro. Like it was bad.
That's tough.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
They get
Dude.
so skinny.
It's like
It's bad.
like deathly. Do
Yeah.
not look good.
Hey, I
wanna
can always
see
put
who-
on the weight.
I want to see
But-
what that's like.
Yeah,
Skinny?
I'm trying to see what that be like.
I never got skinny.
Dang, that's so. Do they like survive on their own environment? Like they have to build their own forts and build their own.
Yes.
I love those types of shows. That's good.
I mean, it doesn't show a lot
That's
of like
good TV.
the survivor side of aspect of it. Like, yes, the first day they're gonna have to build a shelter, but then after that, it's mostly like the social aspect of the game, like trying to build alliances and doing all that, and then also the challenges. But it doesn't really show the survivor part much after the first day, because once you get your shelter built and then fires going,
You're
kind of rolling at that
Right.
point.
The first day is always the best though. It's when they
Oh,
like
yeah.
start appointing leaders and like people are so pissed that this person's leading.
so
He doesn't
cringy,
know
dude.
shit.
Well,
petty as hell.
Yeah.
and
It's
Petty
the best.
LaBelle.
it's funny too because on every team there will be like a super old guy and then like a
Yeah.
young kid, and they just clash, dude. Like the older guy's like, do this and this and that, and they're like, no, I'm not doing that. And they're like, when you're 65 years old, then you can lead like I do. And
Yeah,
they're
dude.
like-
It gets,
It gets
it's so
intense,
fun.
bro.
I love that shit.
I would have no stance out there. I'm following whoever because I'm not a very like outdoorsy person, and
Yeah.
like if someone's like, "Hey, go get the wood," and I come back and it's like all soaked and wet and like I like not the right kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
So
I'm-
if anyone
I'm
told me what to do, I'd be like, "Hey, you got it, buddy. Be back lickety split because I'm coming to you. What else you need, dude? That's what I'm saying.
Split, you heard?
For real.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm just not that guy. But I love it though. Like we're trying to go fishing and we're trying to do like more outdoorsy stuff. Like I want to be that guy because I love that stuff. But I'm not. I'm just not that person.
Oh yeah, those are funny, dude.
We should do that as a challenge. We go out in the middle of like the woods,
I'd be
survive. we all
Oh, what's yeah?
The cameras are just found. Someone edits the last video for us. That's crazy.
We're gonna end up like Michael Scott when you went.
Oh,
out to the woods.
that's a great episode.
I'd be down though, because I actually like that stuff. So we did that when I was in Boy Scouts.
Let's start with camping.
Yeah,
Let's go camping. Let's go learn skills first,
gotta
and
crawl
then
before
let's
you
do
walk.
something like that. For real. Let's go
already
out there and just survive, bro.
10
No,
days minimum.
Both of y'all walking already.
me and Rob are about to die.
There's a couple pounds.
Yeah, that's insane.
I think if I were to just go out and survive, I think 3 days I would last, and then I'd be like calling people like, "Hey, come pick me up."
So, like the maximum days that you need for nutrients before everything's depleted.
Yeah.
And you would be okay.
before your phone officially dies.
Yeah,
all your
because the
batteries
fourth
are
day,
out.
then it's like, hey, I made it out here one day by myself. Because you can last 3 days, right, without water, food. No, I
Yeah.
think it's food.
I think if you don't overexert yourself, yeah.
Yeah, and then after the 3rd day, that's when I'm like, "Oh, I need food." I'm, so
I'm tired.
hungry.
I can pay you in blocks.
Yeah, I didn't know you were talking about like days. I thought we were talking like one night. We all go try to build.
Yeah.
I
One
wasn't even
that would
thinking
be
one
cool.
night.
No, so like if we went out
hours.
if we went out like noon and we had up until noon
Yeah,
or up
noon to
until
noon or something.
Yeah, noon up until nightfall to build shelter to stay over the night overnight and like do whatever, and then noon to noon the next day we just get back in our car, we go to McDonald's. And we all we did it. We sit around the table and be like, that sucked, guys. I hated that.
I'm down for that.
We should do it over a weekend. So like the Friday we do one night there, and then Saturday, Sunday we're at a hotel.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, we can go to the spa. We can go to that'd be lovely.
We could just have camera people come with us, and they have a backpack full of stuff.
That's what Bear Grylls does. Fake as hell, bro. So he's
Yeah.
so fake.
Is it Man vs.
Man
Wild?
vs. Wild.
Yeah.
There was
I don't
one
know
where he
shit.
was like out in the middle of nowhere, and he was like, "I need some water, but there's no civilization for like the next 3 miles." And then the camera pans, and there's like a road and like
Well, someone
buildings, like-
someone went and found the exact spot
motive.
that he was like laying in, like I am gonna die.
Yeah.
and he was like looking like this is where Bear Grylls was. He turned around. There's a fucking freeway, and then he looks to the left, and there's like buildings and everything, and he's like, and this is like the scene where he was at. But
Yeah.
they had to put it in the title that this is not real. Like not in the title, but you know how it's like warning. You do not go out
the
on your own, blah, blah,
descriptions.
blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It had to say in there that this is not real. This is stunted. Because
That's crazy.
he just wasn't doing it.
Well, dude, he was doing
Whole
crazy
childhood's
stuff,
a
so I
lot.
actually like enjoyed his content a lot.
It's entertaining.
yeah.
like
I don't think I
watching
could do the whole peeing and like reusing his
Oh,
pee and drinking
that's
it.
He
disgusting.
peed into like a
That's
snake
disgusting.
skin. or
Snake
something?
skin, yeah.
What?
And it filters
Yeah.
it or something.
What?
Gross.
Yeah.
Hella
Oh
gross.
no, that's not for me.
Yeah,
No,
I wouldn't
no.
even do it for the TV. Like,
The only one
No,
I like
well,
is when
you know,
he
on TV, you know, he peed in it, and then he grabbed another snake skin, filled it with water. and he drank it.
The only one I liked is when he did one with Marshawn Lynch.
Marshall
Oh,
Lynch
yeah.
is a
Yeah.
character.
Bro, Marshawn Lynch.
he is a
like dope, bro.
character.
He was a comedian.
Wait, what did he do with Marshawn though?
He was
Just
just
like a
teaching him
little-
how to hunt and
Yeah,
like shit like that.
He's
Just,
like,
like,
they
small
killed
stuff.
something, and it was like
was a
down on the
boar.
rocks. Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, "All right, so I'm gonna hold this and knot it up, and you're gonna rappel down there and get." it." He's like, "Who's gonna do that shit? Not me, bro." And like when they pan to him, and he's like, they pan like just to him when they do the little interviews, and he's like, "Bear Grylls, man, he's a tough dude, but I'm about to put some paws on him if he tell me about something like going down there again." It's just he's funny, man.
didn't Bear Grylls go out with like Obama at one point? I swear
To
they
the-
were
like,
like
to the
out,
wild?
yeah, and
Oh,
they
I
were
don't
just
know.
like
What the heck?
eating like bugs and shit.
I didn't know he just takes guests out there. I didn't know that was a
Well, it's
thing.
like literally off the freeway. Like they're
on it-
safe as hell.
I didn't know he took them
It's
off.
like on Washington Parkway right here.
off exit 13, just right there. Bro.
No, for real. But I think he started doing that because allegations came out that his show was fake, and so he was like, okay, well then now it can be like a celebrity spinoff, where people can come and we can just like have fun and
So
go
still
home.
fake, but he just has celebrities on it.
Yeah, and it's more like their lack of experience that makes the show a little better.
Oh yeah, let's take a cup real quick.
All right.
You want to say action just
Okay.
for editing purposes?
Part 2. Action.
All right.
No, come on. Well, let's do it.
How do you know I'm gonna say let's take a cup back?
This stage, bro, scripted.
Damn it, I fucked it up.
You're terrible.
Round 3, let's go again, please.
He was waiting 2 years like, action.
He said, "You want to run it back real quick?" He said, "Why you stiffing up, bro? Relax."
So
I knew my
nervous.
line. I just said it to her.
So nervous for this part.
I knew my line.
You knew your line. You're supposed to just grab your cup, bro.
This is actually said,
So we just took a break because our cameras cut off for a sec. And I was watching Snapchat. Did you guys hear about Little Tay? The whole
"No,
thing? So she's the one that we talked about who died, but actually didn't die. Right?
Yeah.
It turns out that her absentee father is the one who did it.
Oh.
like fake the death and
Yeah, because he's trying to like collect money and stuff from her. Like, I guess he showed back up into her life 5 years later.
Wow.
Crazy.
So what does faking the death
Chris-
do?
I don't know. I don't know if he was trying to just end it because she wasn't being compliant. I don't know. I literally watched like a minute of it, but she like showed the photo of him. And she was on Instagram Live. It looked like, but showed the photo of him. Was like, this is him, Chris, something. Chris. I can't remember.
What took so long for her to go on live and say, like, if she knew that everyone was like, "Oh, Lil Tay's dead," she'd be like, "No, I'm not." Like, hello.
They're trying to
Well,
get
no,
From what I
so
heard-
her account got hacked by her dad, so she didn't.
Yeah, she didn't have control over her account.
I see.
But they did on the brother's account. They released that they were still alive.
Okay, I do remember you mentioning that in the last episode. Okay.
That is crazy. She sounded hella mad, dude. How old is she? Like 16?
She sounded what? Mad?
Hella mad? What did I say?
I thought you said bad.
I thought you said she sounded hella bad. How old is she? Yeah. It's like, hey,
That's a reiterate.
relax.
No, I said she sounds hella mad.
Okay.
Just to
Yep.
clarify that real quick. Because she looks like 16, so we're not doing none of that.
Yeah, I would say like 16. She blew up when she was like 8 years old.
Yeah.
And how would you feel if like your daughter blew up the way she did? Because she got her shit taken away from the
Yeah.
mom, and the mom was like, "No, you can't be doing
I
that."
remember you asked me this question the last time.
Yeah.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
Which is
shit.
okay. We can reiterate.
Yeah.
You're listening? It's the turn up. But no, I mean, I have plans to be super wealthy and, just like a lot of people do. But I want my kids to also be humble at the same time. Like, we all know those rich kids who are like super almost out of pocket sometimes. And then we know the rich kids who are like super down to earth kids. So I'm trying to raise down to earth kids. I don't think I would like it if my kids are doing what she's doing.
W dad.
If my kids were doing that and they're making hella money, fuck it.
But that wasn't her money
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, she was making money off like posting and shit
because she was flaunting
because
her
she was
parents.
flaunting her. Yeah.
So, I mean, you're stemming from already a wealthy situation,
Yeah.
creating your own wealth. It's kind of like piggybacking. So, I mean, like, yeah, like if she were to branch out on her own and do something and like 3 years later, she's just making all this money. She's like flaunting it. I was like, that's your money, dude. You do what you want to do. If you're not humble about it, you're not humble about it, but you grind it for it. But if you're flexing my money and then making your own money on the side, then I'm like,
Something's got to change.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like there's an interest paid back to the parents at that point. You got to give me 50%, bro. Because I was actually talking to one of our old bosses, and there's another kid that plays sports in this local area, and he's good. Like, he's actually pretty good. But he brought it up. He's like, "Oh, isn't he like this position on this team?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, he kind of walks around like he's pretty good. Is he pretty good?" I'm like, he's legit. Like, he's actually very good. Like, he'll probably break some records this year and all that. And he's like, well, I guess if you got it, wear it. And I'm like, yeah, if you got the Superman cape, I guess you got to put it on every now and then. So I get the aspect of like, if you got it, flaunt
Show it,
But
yeah.
at the same time, it's like, I would rather my kids be on the humble side. Yeah.
I think that's different though. Like it depends on the situation. Like if you're like an athlete who's super sought out after and he's like really talented, I think being a little cocky is fine. I don't think that you need to be humbled with your talents in a sense rather than like, because like if you're talking about like flaunting money or things that you've provided for your kids and they're out there like if you bought your daughter a car for her 16th birthday and she's driving around honking at all the kids who have to walk to lunch and saying like, sucks to walk, right? That's a little that's a personal
like,
thing.
Yeah, it sounds like experience.
It did. And I was walking. It did. And I was
It was like a
walking.
memory, dude. I fucking hate those guys.
You suck for that.
Give them a shout out. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
You even lived right behind the school. So they catch you in the parking lot. Oh, fuck those guys, man.
It was.
How did you know? Did you know that story?
But he was just going off.
Like if she's driving a red car, honks at you while you're walking past the tennis courts, it's crazy.
Yeah, dude. High school sucks. High school kids are rude.
I just heard that little like anger in your like for this scenario you made up.
And it was getting worse.
This hypothetical situation. But no, I see what you're saying. Like, since you were given that, you should almost be grateful rather than confident about
That's
it.
a real quick way to sum up what I said.
Yeah. I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, that was. I didn't have to do all that, man. It still hurts, man. That was sucky.
So, like, people like Deion Sanders, let's say, he's a big, like, public name right now. You cool with his confidence? Some people would say almost arrogance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen some, like, much
Yeah,
of his
you're gonna
stuff?
have to give me an example. Or
So just like he's very confident, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he'll preach to you, like he'll tell you he's a winner and this and that. And even when they lose, he's still like super confident and almost cocky, like on social media and all that stuff. Like, do you think that's okay? Do you think he's earned it or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's okay.
I do
Like-
too. I think to be an athlete, you have to.
Yeah, I was about to say it's different when you're grinding to like be good at the sport. If you're at the top level, you deserve to do it.
Well, and there can't be any doubt in your mind that you're anything less.
Yeah.
So my wife actually sent me this video of this guy who was like, hey, what's true confidence? Like he got asked on a podcast, what's true confidence? And he's like, he played in the NFL. I don't think he was like a starter or anything, but he's like, well, I played at the college level and I played at the NFL level. In the college level, you still have guys who have ups and downs in their confidence. Like they have a bad game, they go down for a couple weeks, and then they're back up. He's like, you get into the NFL, those guys think they are top dog no matter what. And I was like, well, you kind of have to be cocky to make it to certain levels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't like Deion because he's so confident and so cocky, but I've seen him just he does a lot of winning, and so I'm like, well,
it's crazy too because like being cocky means that you believe in yourself. And when you're trying to make it to the NFL, like if like growing up, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna be in the NFL. People are like, no, you're not. So you have to believe in yourself. And then once you start making things happen, that's where that cockiness comes from. Because I told you guys this. I was about to do this, and now I'm doing it. I believed in myself. I'm the man. And
you're the,
No, yeah.
I
the
hear you
homeboy.
loud and clear. Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah, he is a good guy. Good guy.
fellas.
Man.
I can't believe I was gonna say Deion Sanders was nifty. That's so weird. He is kind of nifty. His story. Once upon a time, when he was growing up in the area. Oh, did I tell you he's my favorite?
Let's take a cup. Let's take a cup.
Oh no.
You just kept going.
Bro,
Now you know how I feel.
bro,
All the adjectives, any adjective that he could use.
my heart. I just keep going. You guys gotta stop me. Just gotta tell me to move on. Oh,
He said, once upon a time.
oh no.
Have you guys paid attention to Colorado much?
I know Deion Sanders brings out like a ton of celebrities to their games. The Rock, Lil Wayne,
Terrell Owens now.
T.O.
Yeah.
Well, and he changed that program around, dude. I think they had one
I was gonna say
win
the
last
same
season. They started 3-0, and now they're 3-2. But that's a side note. They beat TCU, who I think was ranked 13 or 19 at the beginning of the season.
And they lost to Oregon, and today they lost to USC.
Lost to USC. They almost had a comeback. Almost.
Bro, it was 48-21 in the at halftime. Final score, 48-41.
Yeah.
Wow.
They almost came back.
20-point deficit, yeah.
But
Or 20
Oregon
point
absolutely
unanswered points.
dominated.
Deficit?
Unanswered points. That's what I meant.
It's deficit. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. You,
He said, "Oh, he believed you."
you got it right. I'm just
Damn it, my bad.
No, dude. Did you? Because Colorado was not good before, but now they're actually like pretty good. Dion walked in there and straight up like told the whole team like, "Hey," because you know the portal. Have you guys seen the new portal thing where you can transfer from college to college and not lose eligibility?
What?
Yeah. So
What?
what? That sounds like Tommy, bro.
Bro.
Sorry, continue.
Anyway, so he went in and was like, "Hey, whole coaching staff is gone. So you players who don't think you're good, get out. You're not gonna play." And he later on in an interview told the guy, he was like, "Well, I only did that because if you're on my team and words hurt you, you're not meant for my team." And so he like kind of demoralized all the old Colorado kids. A lot of them left. So he has like a whole new team over there. It's pretty crazy. Travis Hunter playing both sides of the ball.
Dude's a beast.
He got injured against
I was gonna say, is he
Colorado
back?
State. I don't know if he is or not. But he was playing like 95% of the game or something like that.
Damn.
A freak athlete. He's good.
Shit.
Yeah, he didn't play today, but yeah, he did get injured. The Henry Blacksburn.
Didn't know.
They did it. They made a YouTube video.
A YouTube video?
Yeah, both
Did-
of them.
About what?
Because I guess everybody was saying that everybody was making like racial remarks because the way that Henry hit Travis kind of stood him up, and then he was just like, you know how Muhammad Ali kind of like looked down at what's his name,
Joe Frazier?
Joe Frazier. That's kind of what he did, and then he just like kind of walked off. And so the next couple of days, they made a YouTube video showing the world that it was just football.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, so like, so
was
they
just
thought
football,
people
like
were
nothing-
talking about it being racially motivated.
Yeah,
Well, that guy too, that
Brother.
safety was starting to get like death threats and stuff, and so even Dion had to get on a mic and be like, "Hey, dude, like this is a game. This kid does not deserve that. He's a good kid, good player. Stuff just happens, but like the death threats cannot be a part of the game."
Not kill him, but when
End his life.
no, it's just like, I don't know. Everything's got to be packed with like racially motivated things or gender related, or it has to, you know what I mean? Like, it just can't be because a safety came and smacked the hell out of another football player and he
Yeah,
got hurt. It just can't be that point blank. You know what I mean? It's insane, but
Well,
that's how football is.
Especially like because there's a lot of tension in that rivalry as well. There's a lot of trash talking before the game, and so it's like, yeah, people are going to like go to hurt you. Like people are going hard in this game. They're gonna, I don't know, hit harder and all that. So it's just like,
Yeah, and they act like that's new. Like, that has been a thing.
Yeah.
Even when like we played, like I'd have friends that went to different schools,
Yeah.
and come game week, we were talking like hella mess. Like,
Yeah.
like, oh, I've been not see, I'm gonna ear hole you, like I'm gonna crack you,
Yeah.
and then after the game, you go extra hard because you're talking a lot of smack. You got to try to back it up, but after the game, it
It's
is
like,
what it
bro,
is.
you
It's
laid
done.
my- yeah,
Yeah,
you laid me out like shit.
right. Yeah, but yeah, to say that it's racially motivated is
Was
insane.
retarded.
just let football be football.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, that's kind of how like obviously here where we live, all the schools are super close, right? So like Gage was saying, you got friends on the other team. We had a one of our players. He's a corner. He was friends with the quarterback of the other team, and this quarterback got a free break down the sideline. And he was telling me, he's like, I know that since we're friends, he saw me and he just ran as hard as he could into me because he probably could have scored a touchdown if he would have just, ran on a different line. But he ran the crap of.
Like, ran him over?
Yeah, our corner got destroyed.
Ran the crap. out.
Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't finish that sentence. Ran the crap of him over.
Dang.
But he had like a 40-yard sprint. He had like
Over some crap.
the quarterback had like a 40-yard sprint, and our corner's just sitting like this. Oh, it was bad.
That's like the beauty of sports, though. Like, when you go up against somebody that you know, and then the next time you see him, like, hey, remember when I ran the crap
Yeah.
of you?
I'm so glad you picked that up. Thank you. Next topic.
Let's take a cup.
Was it like that for you in basketball as well, or just mainly football?
It's a different type of like environment when it comes to basketball, because football, if I see you, I can hit you. If I see you, then I can like physically do something. But in basketball, it's more like, and if you don't play the same position, it's just hard. It's mainly talk about like you're gonna lose tonight, not I'm gonna catch you on the field. But
Yeah. Did you guys do that in rugby much, Ryan and Rob, or did you guys play against like homies at all?
When we played against Dixie, where Desert Hills,
Oh, jeez.
played against Ephraim and them. We
Everyone had a team when you guys were in high school.
yeah,
Yep.
but there was no talking shit. We literally like Ephraim was dancing behind the ref every second he could. What's his name? The dude that Richard hurdled.
Sunday?
Yeah, I think so. But they like made a plan that Richard was gonna run down the like side, and he was just gonna like act like he was gonna tackle, and Richard can hurdle. And we're just making
That
plans
was
like
played
that.
out, like
Yeah.
planned out.
Yeah,
Bro, what was-
Richard jumped and landed on his stomach, like hella embarrassed.
It was funny. too,
And
'cause,
tripped?
like,
Did he trip?
Oh, he just jumped and like swan dived,
Oh,
landed on his stomach. And he's like, ooh.
yeah, it was funny too because like I looked at the dude, Shunny, the dude that he hurdled, and he's over there kicking his feet on his stomach, kicking his feet up, and just picking up the grass. And I was like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
that's so. I'm excited to go watch rugby, dude. Because I'm gonna start going to. Snow Canyon has the team right now. That's the only one who has a team. So we got a couple of guys on our football team that play for them. So I'm gonna go support. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody or down here back then it was a club team,
Yeah.
but Snow Canyon was the only one that was league.
was what?
Was
Elite, is that what you said?
Yeah, they're crazy.
yeah,
They're
they were part
nuts.
of the league. So
Oh.
Oh,
Utah league.
Because, yeah, I think they went to state last year, and I think they lost in the finals. I can't remember who they lost to. But they seem to be pretty good.
Oh yeah, they're hella good.
I'm excited.
They started training when they're like 10 years old. That they have like rugby teams for
Really?
that
like
young.
youth, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, under 12.
Would you
under
put E
14.
into any sports like that, like rugby?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
If he wanted to, yeah. Because I'm whatever he wants to do, he'll do. I don't have any limitations that way. But yeah, I don't know. I've just never played it. That's the thing. I never played rugby.
It'd be hard to like teach him and try to train him.
Well,
and
I can
stuff.
teach athleticism, but I
fundamentals
don't
of
know
the
rules
sport.
and
like I
stuff.
don't know sets, and I can learn rules of the game. But as far as like I don't know, you guys, you know, when you're in the game, you can kind of like feel the game, right? And like when I was playing football, for example, I could like feel the game, like it just kind of came naturally to me. I can't teach that to him about rugby because I never played it. But I can never teach him athleticism. I can probably even teach him how to like pass the ball and all that. You know what I'm saying?
The Rugby World Cup is going on right now.
Yeah.
I haven't really dove into it a whole lot. You've been watching it though, huh? You're a pretty big fan.
Scotland. Yeah, I was watching the Scotland and Romanian game today. That shit was like Miami and Denver.
Oh, no.
It's like 70 and 20.
Bro,
yeah, this
Miami
was
is
77 and
crazy.
0.
Who do you think's gonna take it?
Fiji,
Yeah.
all the way.
Yeah.
Are they
Samoa
usually
lost
pretty
to-
good.
Who, Fiji?
Fiji.
Fiji won yesterday or this morning, 17 to 12. Forgot who they played. But Tonga actually plays tomorrow, and Samoa plays later on this week.
How's
Yeah, I
Samoa
think-
doing?
They're all doing good. Samoa, Tonga, and Fiji is doing good. Right now, I think Fiji's doing the best, but Tonga, I don't know. It's weird because it's a new program, new players.
They
It's
suck.
it's not the same as last
suck.
year.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So that dude, Jason Taumalolo, so he's not on the team anymore.
Oh,
He was.
don't know who he
was
is,
like
so-
one of the.
that's cool.
He was never on a team to me.
Was he
He was
pretty
like-
good or what?
Oh, he was probably one of the best forwards in Tonga history.
Damn.
Actually, I
He
can't
is.
say history.
Damn.
I can't say history, but for a while, he was one of the best. But I didn't see him when he played or when they played Samoa. Samoa came up on top. You know.
Just for the record, it's already on
just wanna
Google. They can look it up. Aren't most of the games pretty early in the morning?
Some of them. It depends on where they're playing.
Okay.
Today it was just only one. The one I was watching was like 11. Oh. But if they played in New Zealand, then it's like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Jeez.
See, that's what I thought. I thought most of the games were super. Because I remember as a kid, we would find rugby games to watch, and it'd be at like 2 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and so we would never finish them. But
Yeah, and crazy too, because like in New Zealand, it's a day ahead.
oh
And so,
yeah.
So they were playing Saturday there, and it was Friday here. So everybody at the mix at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock was just streaming it.
Well, isn't the international date line like just west of California somewhere? Because it's in the Pacific, I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Where like you cross it and you're a full day ahead or behind, versus like depending on which way you go. And so I think Tonga is like 22 hours ahead of our time right here.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, if you watch some games, I'm pretty sure you can get the gist of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have confidence in my brain that I can figure out the sport. But just as far as like when my son's like, hey, what should I do when this happens? I'll be like, ask your coach, bro. I have
Dude,
no idea.
you coach running backs. It should be like
Yeah,
pretty
it'd be the
close.
same.
So that's what I'm saying is like as far as athleticism and how to like juke and cut and all that, I can teach that. But
How to pass.
I don't know, like with sets, like I just don't know how to read the rugby field yet. I'll probably learn, but
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
But no. You guys ever think you guys could coach rugby or football?
No, I think I'd be too pissed off.
Well, that's one of the emotions, yes.
Yeah.
It's like all
I don't
coaches
think I
actually
could.
go through that.
Yeah, I think rugby. I could.
Yeah.
I think I can coach. Rugby too, but football for sure. It's just the time. I just don't think I can commit all that time
Yeah.
to do it.
Yeah.
But I would like to coach like my kids growing up, like in their sports. I think that'd be fine.
That'd
I
be
mean,
tight, yeah.
we'll be there anyways, and it's just a little less commitment for youth
Yeah.
football.
Well, you think you guys could give a dope pregame speech? Or
Hell
what?
no.
Nah.
You don't want to even try
Hell
real
no.
quick? Or what?
Oh, right now?
No. You go.
Oh, I can't either. I asked a question. You guys supposed to do it. I'll maybe pitch in at the
Have
end.
you ever like gave a pregame?
Oh
speech?
yeah. I did them a lot in high school.
Oh,
I even-
since you're already used to it.
No, when I was in when I was in college, actually, I was able to come back for my brother's homecoming game, and they actually had me give one there too. The first one I ever did though,
As like a
Did you feel
Alma
like the
mater?
shit?
honorary.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Did you feel like the shit? Like you feel like you're the man?
Yeah.
Did they get hyped?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Did they
Oh,
get
yeah.
hyped? Okay.
Yeah. But my freshman year, I tried to do one, and I stumbled so much. I was so embarrassed because like there's final game of the season. I think we won, but you know freshman ball, there's no playoffs. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was like, hey, let's make sure we all get in the gym and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing the speech. I'm like, hey, we got to get ready for next year. But I'm stumbling so much. I see my two best friends, or like my three best friends just laughing at me. And I was like, oh, no, man.
That's messed up.
That was my first ever trying to hype people up, and it did not go well.
I don't think I got it in me.
Yeah, I don't think so.
You don't got that dog in you.
Nah, no, not to motivate other people. I'd be like, oh, hi guys, you guys ready?
Coach is right. It's up to us.
All right, let's take this last cup real quick.
Right
All
on.
right.
Oh, son of a gun.
Well, that wraps up this episode of the Mudda Roots podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to check out our socials. Subscribe if you guys aren't subscribed, and we'll catch you next time. Have a nifty Monday.
All right.
Not so different.